This is breaking news from Sibwoga TV. President William Ruto, who is the president of Kenya, confirmed the death of the Kenya Defence Forces Chief Commander General Francis Ogolla. Ogolla was in West Pokot for a peacekeeping mission following President William Ruto's order in the deployment of KDF to the area. The demise of General Ogolla has shocked the nation. He will go down in history to have served in the KDF for the shortest time. This was the speech of President William Ruto following the demise of Francis Ogolla.
Today, at 2:20 p.m., our nation suffered a tragic air accident in Sindar area, Keben location, Tot Division in Elgeyo Marakwet County. I am deeply saddened to announce the passing on of General Francis Omondi Ogolla, the Chief of the Kenya Defence Forces. Together with him in the crash were 11 other gallant military personnel, 9 who also passed on with him, and 2 survivors. The gallant military personnel who passed on with General Ogolla are Brigadier Swale Saidi, Colonel Duncan Keitany, Lieutenant Colonel David Sawe, Major George Benson Magondu was also the pilot, Captain Sora Mohammed, Captain Hilary Litali, Senior Sergeant John Kinywa Mureithi, Sergeant Cliffons Omondi, and Sergeant Rose Nyawira. The Chief of Defence Forces on board the Kenya Air Force Hiwi helicopter had left Nairobi this morning to visit troops deployed in the North Rift under the Operation Maliza Uhalifu, and to also inspect the ongoing school renovation works in the following schools: Chesitet Primary School, Cheptulel High School, Chepoton Primary School, Ksa Primary School, and Saplimoi Primary School. As part of his working tour, the CDF had been briefed on the security situation by a multi-agency team stationed at Chesitet in Baringo County, after which he proceeded to the Kainuk Forward Operating Base in the Turkana County, where he addressed troops, commending them for their resilience and operational success. The Chief of Defence Forces and his entourage departed from Kainuk to Chesegon in West Pokot County, where he launched the rehabilitation of Cheptulel Boys High School. He then departed Chesegon for the Recruits Training School in Uasin Gishu County, where he was scheduled to inspect construction facilities at the institution. Unfortunately, the aircraft crashed shortly after takeoff. This is a very sad moment, a moment of great sadness. For me, as the Commander-in-Chief of the Kenya Defence Forces, it is a tragic moment for the Kenya Defence Forces fraternity, and it is a most unfortunate day for the nation at large. Our motherland has lost one of her most valiant generals. We have also lost gallant officers, servicemen, and women. The demise of General Ogolla is a painful loss to me, and certainly the sorrow we all feel about this passing on is shared by all of the people of Kenya, and most especially the KDF fraternity. A distinguished four-star general has fallen in the course of duty and in the service of country. I convey my deepest condolences to all families that are grieving this untimely loss and our mourning nation as well. May the Almighty God rest their souls in peace and grant their families fortitude at this time of very deep sorrow. I also wish quick recovery to the two injured soldiers in this accident who are now in hospital.
General Ogolla was born on February 12, 1962 in Siaya County, graduated from the KDF as a cadet on May 2, 1984, rising to the second lieutenant a year later before being posted to the Moi Air Base, where he trained as a pilot. Previously, he held senior positions of authority in the service, including commanding officer, Laikibia Air Base, Tactical Flight Wing in 2007, as well as Base Commander, Laikibia Air Base from 2008 to 2014. He was promoted to brigadier on April 10, 2012, and subsequently appointed Deputy Air Force Commander on July 13, 2018. Ogolla was then appointed the Deputy Air Force Commander on July 13, 2018. He was promoted to the Major General and appointed Commander of the Kenya Air Force. Ogolla was on July 23, 2021, promoted to Lieutenant General and appointed the Vice Chief of the Defense Forces. He held this position until April 28, 2023, when President Ruto promoted him to the rank of General Chief of the Defense Forces. The military science graduate by the name Francis Ogolla also held a diploma in information international studies and military science from Egerton University, a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, Armed Conflict and Peace Studies, and a Master of Arts in International Studies from the University of Nairobi. The man in uniform has previously received presidential awards such as Moran of the Golden Heart, Elder of the Burning Spear, and has taken home a Head of State commendation. May the soul of General Francis Ogolla rest in peace.